think.
Yeah. Okay. Proetiq Radio. Ariana coming at you live. Here, adjust it so you get a little bit more visible, though.
Actually, I can lower it a little bit?
Yeah, you can lower it a little bit.
Like, how do I do it? Like this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Technical.
Hello?
Just we're getting introduced.
Maybe I'll just...
Oh, it's stuck to the thing.
Hello? Yeah, that's better.
Yeah? Okay. But do it so, like, your face is in the camera so we could see.
Right. Okay.
But be comfortable. What do you think? Do you like it? Are you good?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Play some background music. Bingo bango. Turn the volume a little bit low on this. And...
Well, you should put my song as the background music.
No, because that's kind of disrespectful to your song. We're talking over it.
Oh, okay.
We'll play your song, though. And also, it might get copyrighted, too. Like, then a whole entire... conversation might get copyrighted. That's why I use my friend's background music, because like Twitch, for example, like will mute the part where it's a copyrighted song. So if I'm playing a song that's copyrighted and talking over it, then that whole interview is gonna be muted on Twitch. That's how they do it on there. So we could play your song in the background. Do you want to introduce your song first, or should we talk?
No, we can just keep that, whatever.
Well, okay. Everybody, you've been listening live to everything being set up and stuff. And hello. Welcome back. Proetiq, Proetiq Radio. Ariana coming at you live. 100.5 FM. Got a special guest in the building. Her name is Stardyy.
Hi.
Hey, good to meet you. Good to meet you. We're chilling. Stardyy. I met Stardyy we did an interview with Chazzy, and she's mutual friends, and we lined up an interview. So I'm very happy about that. She sent me some music. It sounds really, really dope, and we're gonna learn a little bit about her. Do you want to tell the people who you are? Like, I'm trying to say a little introduction about yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Stardyy, obviously, and I make music in Spanish and English. I make pop and reggaeton, but I'm also going to be releasing a little bit of more acoustic stuff in the future. I'm releasing a corrido, so yeah, there's different types of music like that, so yeah.
Nice, amazing. So when did you first what kind of music did you grow up on?
Growing up, I would say, so when I was like in elementary school, I listened to like obviously like a lot of like just pop music, like whatever was on the radio. And then in middle school, that's when I like at the end of middle school, that's when I kind of like started listening to like Spanish music, so like Spanish pop, reggaeton, like salsa, and I got like really into it, you know. And then I would say like pretty much like throughout high school, I was listening to a lot of Spanish stuff still. I started listening to some like Portuguese stuff, so like some Portuguese funk. I started listening to like also like some French pop. I was listening to like some Arabic pop. It's like really just like more like international. Like I was like really just like expanding my like music
vocabulary.
Palette.
Yeah. That's pretty dope. Okay. Really cool. So you said some like Arabic funk. What did you say? Those are some pretty interesting genres.
Portuguese funk, yeah. Like Arabic pop, French pop. Yeah, so really just like expand my musical palette. Just listening to like just different things. Like, because for me, I feel like I don't need to understand what's being said to like, you know, if I like the music and whatever, then I'm like, okay, I like the beat. I don't care if I understand it or not. Like I'm on it, you know?
That's fire.
Yeah.
And okay, where'd you grow up and stuff, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, so I grew up in Victoria, BC, which is like the capital of BC. So it's like an island. It's Vancouver Island, like right off like mainland Vancouver, which is like an hour and a half ferry ride and like 15-minute plane ride from Vancouver. So, yeah.
Okay, nice. And when did you start recording music?
I started recording music actually just last year.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, about a year ago I started releasing. Well, I released last year, yeah.
Okay, cool. And have you always inspired to be a musician? How did that spark start?
Well, I always aspired to be part of like the creative industry in some way. Mainly in the beginning it was like acting for me because like I started acting when I was 10 years old, and yeah, I was really passionate about acting. And so at the time I was like, I just wanted to be an actress, like for the most part. But I think like a little part of me wanted to do like music as well, because I remember like I would watch shows like The Next Star and like a French show called Star Academy, which was also like for like music and stuff. And I was always like, dang, like I want to be on like one of like these like singing competition shows.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually auditioned for The Voice and like in Quebec.
Oh wow, cool.
So like La Voix, I didn't get on obviously, but like I was like 11 years old, and I was like,
no way. You when you were young, you were auditioning to
yeah,
wow,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
cool.
So I guess like you could say like I kind of had like an aspiration for music when I was young. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Cool. And you said you learned Spanish.
Yes.
Like you taught yourself Spanish. That's freaking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, okay, walk us through that, because you came here speaking Spanish and my friends were here and they were speaking Spanish with each other, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, how is this possible?
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I taught myself Spanish when I was around 13, 14 on Duolingo.
Nice.
And yeah, and I mean, like, also I had like a lot of friends in high school that were like international students from like Spain and Mexico. So also like speaking to them also helped. And just like listening to Spanish music, watching like telenovela.
What's the novela?
Telenovela?
Telenovela. What did you say? Watching what?
Telenovela. It's like, so I watched a telenovela called Marido en Alquiler. Basically, telenovelas are like Mexican
soap opera.
Yeah, like Mexican soap operas, basically.
That's crazy. Okay, yeah, because when you came in, you guys are speaking Spanish, and shout out to how do you say your name? Fausto.
Yeah.
Fausto. So Fausto's from Ecuador, and Ecuador versus Mexico tomorrow. So let's fucking go. But yeah, they came in all speaking Spanish, and I can't believe that she is not from Spanish, or from Spanish doesn't make sense, but like
Spanish descent.
Yeah. But that's crazy. That means you could do anything if you put your mind to it, folks. Take it here from Stardyy. She taught Spanish to herself on Duolingo, and she's like actually pretty fucking talented in singing and stuff like that.
I appreciate it.
Pretty cool. What are some projects that you got coming out or dropping soon that you want people to check out?
Oh, great question. Well, like I said, I am planning on releasing a corrido. I am planning on releasing like some acoustic style of music. I don't have like an exact release date yet. Still kind of in the works, but I'm hoping like very soon for at least one of them. I'm hoping very soon. Like also like another pop song, like not like different kind of pop than what I already have, but like yeah, maybe like a softer pop. But yes.
What's a corrido?
What's a what?
Corrido?
Corrido.
Corrido,
yeah.
Corrido, shout out all the corridos.
So, Mexican corridos is a type of, well, it's a genre. It's a type of genre of music. It's like a Mexican music genre. It's very cool. It's man, how do I describe it? Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's
what instruments do you hear a lot in there?
I would say like accordion, like a classical guitar.
Oh, that's
so
so
like
cool.
A lot of strings, accordion. Maybe sometimes like some drums in there too. It's a very vibrant, cool like.
Okay, so it's like if you're walking through the streets in Mexico, you hear the people playing that on their boomboxes outside of the convenience stores, like that kind of.
You totally could, yeah.
Yeah, like locals. Okay, so I was watching a YouTube video a while ago, and the guy just like going through the streets of Mexico, and he was like filming it, and like they're always playing like these like classical like Mexican songs. So I like Googled like what radio station plays like classical Mexican songs from Mexico and stuff, and I found a station I was like listening to like all summer long, because it's a vibe. It's almost like it's its own genre. I get what you mean. It's kind of like lo-fi, but it's like Mexican music, but like lo-fi, like not lo-fi, but like just feel good, vibrant, like you said. It's just it's its own like soundtrack. Creates a nice soundtrack for your vibe.
It's very like dancey too. Like
okay.
You can really like dance to, like there's a specific type of way to dance to it, but yeah, it's very cool. Like I mean, I like all sorts of like Spanish music genres.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really cool. What made you like want to learn Spanish like so like long ago, and like why are you so infatuated with the Spanish culture? That's like really amazing.
Yeah. What made me want to learn Spanish? Well, I don't know if I should say this. Well, when I was in middle school, I was very like boy crazy, and like
Boy crazy,
boy crazy, yeah,
crazy. Okay.
And like my main motivations to like literally do anything was like boys, like even go to school.
Right.
And there was a Mexican international student. I'll not name his name, but he was quite attractive, and I was like, I want this guy to be my boyfriend. So I was like, I'm gonna learn Spanish, and then that's how I started like learning like listening like Mexican like Spanish music, like reggaeton, salsa stuff. And I literally like put myself in salsa classes too. Like I was like that crazy. I was like I literally like fully immersed myself into
That's
this
awesome.
culture to like get this guy to like love me. And we didn't date, but you know.
Damn.
At least I learned a language out of it, so that's pretty cool.
Hell yeah. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. The turns and turns of life and how we get who we are based on ambition.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay. All right. So cool. That's dope. How long did it take you to like fluently learn the language and stuff?
Like 8 years. To be like fully fluent, I would say like 8 years.
Okay. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you just stuck with it for 8 years. Like,
yeah.
how many like hours a day or week would you be trying to learn? And you learn at a young age, so it's easier to absorb that knowledge at a young age too, right? So that's pretty smart. That's awesome.
Well, here's the thing, like I didn't really like was like had a goal that like, oh, like I'm gonna do like this much a day. Like I mean really like I never really thought I would ever like understand it or speak it the way I do today. Like I just kind of like did it on my spare time. Like so I would basically like do it on the weekends, like just like on the weekends, like go and do lingo and whatever, because I had like no life and no friends back then. So basically do that, and then like I think after a year I stopped doing lingo, and then it was just like fully from like hanging out with like Mexican, Spanish international students, just like talking to them and like
awesome.
just listening to music and that sort of thing. Like yeah.
Damn. That's very, very fascinating. That's a really cool story.
Yeah.
So where are your parents from, if you don't mind me asking?
My dad is from Vietnam.
Okay.
And my mom is from Quebec.
Quebecois?
Yes.
Nice. That's awesome. Do you ever go to Quebec?
I actually was just there not long ago.
Nice. So you have family there. Like your mom's got family.
I had family there.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And then how about Vietnam? Do you ever go there?
I've actually never been, but I really would love to go. I really do want to go. Yeah.
The shirts in Vietnam.
Hey.
I was mentioning my buddy brought it from there. So
Vietnam.
Representing. Let's go. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So how long ago did you move here from Victoria?
3 years ago.
Okay. And what prompted the move here?
A job. Actually, I had a job offer.
Right.
But I think I would have moved here anyways because like a lot of my friends were here.
Right.
And I'm like more of a city person, so I was like, dang, like you know, like I was like, yeah, I really wanted to move here.
Fair.
So
You've been wanting to move here for a while then.
Yeah.
Nice. What job was it initially that brought you here?
Airline. I worked in the airline industry.
Whoa. Okay. Sick.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, jobs that kind of like allow you to like move to a different place are really awesome because you know it comes with like a paycheck in a new city that you come to, so that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, sick. What other stuff are you into? You're a singer. You sing a lot of your stuff. Do you dabble in any other like hobbies and stuff like that or anything?
Yeah, I do. So I used to live stream on TikTok. I like live streaming.
Nice.
I also go to church.
Nice.
And I like do like church young adult things. I like to go out for food with like friends. I like to like go out with my friends. Yeah, like hang out. I love going to the beach during the summertime. Like Vancouver has some amazing beaches.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I just love being like outside when it's like sunny and just like soaking up the sun.
Hell yeah. Okay, that's dope. Just taking in the vibes, absorbing all the sun and the good old outdoors energy. Nice. Okay. That's awesome. Should we play one of your songs for the peeps?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Why
Okay.
not?
All right. Let's go ahead and play a track. Okay. Why don't you introduce one of these songs for everybody? And yeah,
Sure.
that'll be cool.
All right. So, well, I guess now we're going to listen to my song called Saturday Toy.
There you go. Right here on Proetiq Radio. Keep it locked, y'all. All right. Why don't you start talking?
Oh, you wanted me to say something?
Okay, well, okay, now you're on. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back. We were trying to record an Instagram reel, a story. So this is what we're gonna do. We are gonna go ahead and you know what? Here, I'll just do it like literally on this right now. We're gonna go ahead and we are going to play another song, and it's gonna be pretty cool. And Stardyy is going to mention it, or she's going to. What the fuck is going on here? Sorry, she's going to give herself a shout out. Okay, story. Sorry, just give me 2 seconds. I'm just getting this stuff situated. Okay, sweet. Okay, so okay, ready? Oh, we're recording. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Proetiq Radio. Ari and I coming at you live. And we are going to show you guys some new music. Sorry, I'm just trying to flip this camera over here. Okay. Okay, ready? Tell me, which song do you want to play?
Yeah, I think we could play Mykonos, which is...
Sorry. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, for the next song, I'd like to introduce my song Mykonos, which is actually my very first song that I wrote and released. So, yeah, and this is going to be the Spanglish version.
Yes, y'all. That was a fire track called Spanglish by Stardyy.
It's called Mykonos.
Oh. It's called Mykonos. How do you say it?
The Spanglish is just like the version of it.
The Spanglish version. Okay, it's called Mykonos.
Yes.
M-I-C...
M-Y-K-O-N-O-S.
M-Y-K-O-N-O-S. Mykonos.
Yes, just like the island in Greece.
Ah, so that's what that is?
Yes, it's called Mykonos.
Because it's named after the island in Greece.
Exactly.
Mykonos, let's go! Mykonos. Okay, so the track is called Mykonos by Stardyy. And, Fuego, Fire Fible, Spanglish version of Mykonos.
Yes.
Yeah. Sick track. Like, really sick track. No, even the song before, too, was fucking pretty amazing. So, like, guys, you guys should check out this music because she's sick. Where could people find, of course, where could people find your music?
Yes, it can be found on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, basically like all the major like streaming platforms for music.
Nice.
And yeah, and just under my name Stardyy.
Stardyy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So you guys want to listen to some more Mykonos and some more Stardyy, make sure you guys check it out there because it's fire. And, you know, that's why she's here at Co-op Radio 100.5 FM promoing it, because that's what we do. We show you guys all the dopest stuff. The dopest of the dope. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that was really dope. What's your music process? Do you like get a song sent over to you and do you just start writing to it, or like how do you get into the vibe and start making music?
No, so like for me, like really, I just lyrics come to my head like just like randomly. Like I could be in the shower, I could be like walking, I could be like sitting in the office at work, like really like just anywhere, anytime, and just lyrics come to me, and then I'm like, wow, like if I just like the beat and I'm like, yeah, I'll just, you know, start like, well, usually I first record myself on my phone singing it, because if I don't, then I'll just I'll forget the flow. So I usually record myself like singing it first on my phone, and then I will write it, and then I'll like figure out the beat after with like the producer.
Okay. And do you have a go-to producer or recording studio that you go to?
Yeah, I go to Tenno Studios with Jake.
Okay, dope, fire. And how did you fall into that studio and producer? Like, how'd you meet?
I found him through another artist friend, who, I guess, like, went there before. And so he just, like, sent him over my way, like, just gave me his contact, and yeah.
Okay, that's pretty dope. And how often do you go? Do you, like, try to, like, do you just go when you have something ready and prepared kind of thing?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, so when I, like, have a song, then I'll just, like, go. And I only actually worked with him, like, on my last 2 songs. But I definitely am planning on, like, working with him more in the future for sure.
Okay. Sick. And are these more like singles that you're dropping, or are you planning to drop like a project sort of thing?
I would like to drop like an album eventually, like an EP. The reason why I only did singles is because I've done like very different type of like music styles.
Right.
So like because I did reggaeton and I did pop, and I just feel like it wouldn't really go well in one album together just because they're like so different.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if I can like sit down, like make like a whole like album of like just the same genre of music, then yeah, I'd be happy to like make an album, obviously.
But why do you think it needs to be one genre? Can't you like, why, like, there's nothing against doing an album with different genres of music though. That would be kind of cool. I know it's not something that people normally do, but sometimes it's kind of cool to do things that people don't do too. Ish, but I know what you mean. Like, to have like a flow state is true. But I feel like no, that's really sick. Like, I like even like when I do the show, for example, right? Like I play like EDM, I play lo-fi, I play like European jungle, Egypt underwater, like just the most randomest like things. Like that's not a really genre, but like heavy metal or like rock or whatever. But like I find transitioning to different things, I use a lot of like movie clips and audio clips. Like you heard me play a couple of clips, like and like that's like a nice way to kind of like go from one thing that's completely different to something else. And also like I guess like DJing kind of taught me this too, because in CFRE, shout out Mississauga, they have a control board and you could kind of match the BPM or the pitch to like a song that's really like fast, like EDM, and then that's a rap song or something. I'll just like speed up the rap song and slow down the EDM thing to kind of just like mesh it together or whatever. Sorry, I'm not saying like you should do like all different genres on an album, but like just I don't know. I think it's a cool idea. It's a cool idea, but I know what you mean by you're trying to stick to like one genre per album and stuff like that. Or whatever, but I just like
want to have like more like I feel like consistency for like, you know, for like the listeners, just so they're not like kind of like listening to like like an album, they're like, oh, like why is it so like if one song's so like different than the other, because you know some people they like one certain type of genre and maybe like they won't like you know, like maybe like I mean not everything's for everyone, right? So maybe someone like wants to listen just like reggaeton and they want to have like an album that's like pretty consistent to all of reggaeton.
That's interesting. And
then like one album that's pretty consistent to like all pop, depending on what like they like, you know. Yeah.
Okay, do you have a preferred genre that you like making more? Like do you like reggae more, pop more, or anything, or like whatever you feel the vibe is?
Not necessarily that I like making more. I think there's a genre that I prefer performing to. I think I've realized now I prefer performing to reggaeton, and that's just because reggaeton is easier to like dance to, and I really like to like dance and perform. I really like to like move around. And what I found harder with my pop song was that like I couldn't really dance and like move around on stage the same way that I could to reggaeton.
No, it makes sense. Yeah. Like, you're just a little bit more like involved in it when you're doing like reggaeton.
Like it's just easier to like move and like, you know, because when it's like I have to be more a little bit more stationary, and it's like just a little bit more like I don't know, like I like it, but it's like it's
more
just
fun.
It's just a bit like hard, like different to perform on stage.
Okay, that's dope. Nice. That's really sick. When you started making music, what was the first genres like that you did? Like what was the first songs that you first did?
Yeah, the first genre that I did was reggaeton, actually.
Okay.
Yes.
And who's like your favorite artist and stuff? Like, what do you get inspired by?
Well, like for music, like I don't really get inspired by a particular person. It's really just like whatever comes to my mind.
Okay.
But I would say like my favorite artists. Well, I really like Colombian vallenato, actually.
Okay.
So like Colombian genre. So I really like Fonseca from Colombian vallenato. I also listen to like a lot of the Grupo Frontera.
Nice.
She really likes Selena Quintanilla.
Okay.
Yeah, she's like a Tejana artist. Yeah, like just a lot of different like styles of music, honestly.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what's your everyday like okay, so yeah, you just switch it up. You like switch it up kind of thing. Like if you're walking towards the beach or going to the gym or something, like what are you playing? Like do you have songs on repeat? Do you have a song that you used to listen to like so long ago and then like you recently rediscovered, and do you have songs that you like play over and over again for like an hour?
I would say like, yeah, so I go through like phases. So like there'll be like maybe like 1 month that I'll be like really obsessed with one song and I'll just like have it all the time playing.
Yeah.
And then like I guess I get bored of that song because I listen to it so much, then I like get onto something else. So I'd say like right now, like I'm listening to like a lot of like Selena Quintanilla.
Okay.
I'm listening to like a lot of her like album like from her last performance, which was the one that she did at the Astrodome.
Oh wow, okay.
Back in like the like early 90s.
Wow. Okay. Dope.
Yeah, and so like now I always have that like album like playing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just different things.
That's dope. Damn. Okay. Where's the Astrodome? That's like in Texas.
I think it was in Texas. Yeah, Houston,
okay.
Texas.
Right. That's dope.
Yeah.
And like that wasn't around for a little while after, right? And then they rebuilt it or something? Or I don't know.
Gosh, I have
don't know
like
the story.
No idea.
Oh, okay.
I just know it because of her.
Okay, because when you say Astrodome, I think it's Travis Scott Astro World. So maybe I'm just mixing stuff up.
Oh.
No, fair enough. No, that's dope. Okay, cool. Yeah, you gotta show me those songs. That sounds really sick.
Yeah, Selena Quintanilla was a very good artist.
Okay, dope. Where is she from?
She was from Texas. She was from Corpus Christi, I believe.
But is she Spanish?
She was like Mexican American.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. That's dope. Nice. Okay, cool. Nice. And what do you like? Are you into like movies or anything that you like got inspo from or anything like that? Like what's your go-to things that you're watching right now?
Go-to things I'm watching right now. Well, I'm not really watching a whole lot of things.
Oh, you don't like watch a lot of stuff.
No, I do like mostly on YouTube. Like I don't know, like I mostly watch like videos, like
right.
On, like on Facebook, like reels and stuff, and, like whatever like videos come up, like also on Instagram. I mean, like I'll watch like the Kardashians here and there, like on like Disney.
Okay.
But
are they still like they still drop new stuff all the time, right?
I don't know if they're still releasing, but like I was watching from like I know they have like up to season 7 for the Kardashians, but I'm like I'm pretty behind. Like I'm still in season 3, so
fair enough. Fair. Okay, that's sick. The good old Kardashians. I didn't know it was on Disney and stuff. I thought it was on like Apple TV, but sick. Okay.
Oh yeah, they have it on Disney. Yeah.
Okay, fire. Nice. Okay. So you said you performed a lot, like going back to music and stuff. You open for some peoples and stuff. Where's like the last places that you have done some performances and all?
Toronto was the last place.
That's sick.
And Montreal.
And how did you line up that? Like, how did you get about to do stuff in Toronto and Montreal? Is dope.
Yeah. So for Toronto, I applied like actually a couple months, several months ago, to their Latin, like it was called like Fiesta Latina. Like Fan Fest for like basically the World Cup type of thing. So I just came up on my Instagram and there was like, do you want to be part of this? Apply. And I applied and they reached out to me back in May.
That's dope.
And that's kind of how I got that.
Nice.
And then for Montreal, it was like through like a friend of a friend.
Right. That's dope. So when you applied and stuff, you put all your information in. Did you have to like upload your music and stuff like that or whatever?
Yeah.
You kind of like show them like your stuff and they reach out. That's dope. Hell yeah! And that was back in May, right? Nice.
Yeah,
that's when you applied. You applied in May.
No, I applied back in like March.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I applied like March or February. Like it was like a long time ago, and they got it back to me in May.
That's crazy.
And then I
sick.
performed in like June.
Damn.
So like this month actually.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
so was that recent? Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty recent. Yeah.
Sick. So you like flew out there? Did they fly you out there? Or you get to kind of space?
No, well, I was actually already in Montreal.
Oh, dope. Okay.
So
Okay.
I went with a friend, and like he was driving over to Toronto anyways for like the World Cup. So I just like got a ride with him, and yeah, and then got to Toronto like that.
Hell yeah. Do you know what was the venue that you performed at?
It was at Witchwood Barns.
Witchwood Barns. Okay. Fire.
Yeah.
Fire. Dope. And what about the one in Montreal?
In Montreal, so I opened for J. Alvarez in Montreal, and I performed at one club called Proetiq.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Kids Cab?
Proetiq.
Oh, yeah. It's French. Okay.
Well, I mean, no, it would be like Club Tical, so it's...
Okay. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. And that was like kind of the same relation with the Toronto venue, or those are like two separate things?
No, those are two separate things.
Oh, two completely separate things.
Yeah,
Damn, and you did it around the same time.
Yeah, like I was in
sick.
so just before in Montreal, I did some stuff, and then I went to Toronto.
That lined up perfectly for you then.
Yeah, it did.
That's
It really
crazy. Oh, that's so sick. Okay, cool. And is there any places in Vancouver that you performed at or are performing at soon or anything like that?
Well, I am going to perform at Carnaval de Sol, which is a very big like Latin festival that happens in Vancouver.
Whoa.
And
sick.
I have performed at a few places. Actually, I performed at Chazzy's event, Vibe Series once.
Vibe Series, shout out. Vibe Series, shout out Chazzy. That's fucking dope.
Yeah, I performed there. I performed at La Cuadra Live. I performed at an Aura nightclub.
No way, Aura? That's dope.
Yeah, it was actually my very first venue where I ever
sick.
performed. Actually, that's where I very first started, was at Aura.
Right.
And I performed as well at Mi Boda Latina, which is like a Latin event that happens like every month or every so often. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I performed at like various different places.
That's fire.
Yeah. And I performed in Victoria as well. Where I'm originally from. Shout out Victoria.
Shout out Victoria.
Yeah, I performed at like the sticky like at the rooftop.
The Sticky Lick? That's the name of the venue?
The Sticky Wicket, but like in the,
the Sticky
the rooftop.
Wicket. Okay.
Yeah, so
that's
like
sick.
technically called rooftop, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Damn. Okay. That's dope. Hell yeah. Okay. Lots of crazy. Yeah. That's lots of cool places to perform and stuff like that. When is the Latin festival thing? The next one that's coming up in Vancouver?
Yes. So the Carnaval de Sol happens, I believe, from June 10th to the 12th.
Oh, coming right up. Literally like. Oh, June 10th to the 12th?
Oh, sorry, July.
Okay,
July,
my bad. Okay, yeah, so like next week. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Where can people get tickets and all that stuff for this?
Great question.
Somewhere you can check out our page or our bio.
I should know this. It's probably like if you go on the Carnaval de Sol like Instagram page, probably there's a link there where you can buy tickets. I'm sure there is.
Hell yeah.
I'm sure it's probably at the door as well too.
True.
Yeah.
Wait, what venue is this at?
It's a park.
Oh, it's outdoors kind of thing.
It's an outdoor, yeah. Yeah. It's an outdoor festival. Really cool. Yeah, I wish I knew the name of the park. I'm like...
It's okay. Well, people can look up the actual festival and...
Yeah, exactly.
All that fun stuff. Damn, do you know what songs you're going to be playing?
Probably like my Spanglish version of Mykonos, and as well as my pop song Chico de Sábado, which is like basically the one that you play, but like the Spanish one.
Oh, okay. So Saturday Toy, Mykonos, and Chico.
Well, Chico de Sábado is like Saturday Toy, but it's the Spanish version.
Oh, okay. That's sick. That's really cool that you made two different versions for the song.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I do that a lot with my songs, just, to have like, just to, try to like make it more like global and also like just to like expand and like, widen the audience, and just have like, because some people don't speak Spanish and they want to, understand it, and then some people don't speak English and they want to understand it, so it's kind of like gives a bit more variety and a bit more options for different people. So
for sure.
Yeah.
No, that's dope. Okay, sick. Cool. So we're gonna get out of here shortly, but do you want to? Should we play the Spanish version of Saturday Toy, Chico de Saba?
Sure, why not? Yeah.
Okay, and then we'll get back. We'll read we talk about where people can find your stuff and upcoming projects, and we'll wrap it up, and then we'll do this again soon. Okay, but do you want to? Well, let's go ahead and shout out your song, Chico de Sabado, right?
Chico de Sabado.
Okay. Here, do you want to be like, hey, this is Stardyy, and you're listening to the song on Proetiq Radio, blah 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 blah. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Here we go.
I'm Stardyy, and you're listening to Chico de Sábado on Proetiq Radio.
Broop, broop. Check microphone, check. All right, we're back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I got this. We played Bizarre. Let me play some background music again.
You should play some different background music that like goes more with like the flow.
Do you don't like what I played before? Okay, fine. You know, but I know, but like the other stuff gets copyrighted though. That's the only problem. Here, okay, let me try to find something over here. 2026. Let me find where it is. Oh my god, it's so hard to find stuff. We are just looking for stuff. Okay, here, how about this? Okay, Kairos, I know. Let me fast forward it to there. Okay. She doesn't like the background music. No. Like, is it too? What about this? Is this flow? Yeah, look. This is his whole DJ set. How about something like this?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Faust is like, yeah.
Oh, there's headphones too. You want it? Here, Faust. Oh, sure. Okay. Is this good?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, we've been back. Oh, so you got it too long.
I think battery's dead
Again?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh no.
The front is on. Okie dokie, artichoke, bingo bingo. Okay, so we're back, ladies and gents. Peeps around the world. Everybody, everywhere, put your hands up. We played some cool music, and yeah, we're talking. We were vibing. We were talking about real stuff that should have been recorded, but who cares? Sometimes the stuff not recorded is the stuff that you learn in life, and that is my message to the world. Anyways, okay, so Stardyy's here. We interviewed her. We listened to some of her music. We learned a lot about her. She's actually going to be coming back and joining us on the shows, and she's going to be vibing and chilling, and maybe do some interview and co-hosting and stuff too. So it'll be cool to do that as well too. So hell yeah, that's dope. We back, baby. Okay, Stardyy. Before we wrap it up and stuff, I wanna thank how do you spell it for me?
Fausto.
Fausto. Okay, there, if I know the spelling wrong. Shout out to Fausto for coming through as well too, and shout out Stardyy. Good vibes in the studio here. We're just chilling. We're listening to a lot of cool music, and this background music is probably getting a little too gnarly for Stardyy again now, because it's like I'll find some cooler music for background stuff. Maybe I'll make some. Who knows? Whatever. Anyways, rambling once again. Okay, so do you want to tell people where they could find your stuff? Where they could find your stuff? What you got? What projects you got upcoming? Anything that you're working on? All that sort of fun stuff.
Yeah. Like I said before, where you could find me on Apple Music, Spotify, and YouTube Music under my name, Stardyy, Starddyy. And I think I'm working on right now. Well, I am working on like several different things. I'm working on like a worship song. I'm also working on a pop song. I'm also working on a corrido. So yeah, different types of genre of music. But yeah.
Okay. And corrido again is Mexico music.
Yes, Mexican genre music.
Mexican genre music. Vibes. Fire. Okay, and Stardyy, Stardyy on Spotify?
Apple Music, YouTube Music, basically like on all the major like music platforms.
All the major music platforms. Absolutely. Yeah, and make sure you follow all of her social medias and stuff as well too. She's actually got some fire tracks. Like, literally, she does have really good music. A lot of people send me lots of different music, and, you know, some of the stuff I probably won't, like, listen to it on my own kind of thing, but, like, Stardyy actually has some really, really good music. Like, it's like,
thank you so much. I appreciate it.
It's a vibe. Yeah, no, for real, though. Like, sometimes, like, music has to be a vibe. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to, like, it's got like, different layered elements. I don't know if that makes sense, but she's got good music. So, check out Stardyy.
Thank you so much.
Hella sick. Hella fun.
You.
And yeah, no worries. Do you want to say anything to the people before we wrap it up and get out of here?
Yeah, I mean, if you also want to find my other socials, you can find me on Instagram and TikTok. And my name there is just Stardyy, like my name, Stardyy, with a .v. So Stardyy.v on Instagram and TikTok.
Hell yeah. Till next time, y'all. Proetiq Radio, we signing out. Peace.